I practice in business law with a focus on securities, corporate finance, and mergers and acquisitions, which basically means that I work with public and private companies on a transactional basis for financings or sales of companies. I chose this area of practice because I always have had an interest in business. And when I chose to be a lawyer, I thought that working with people in the business world, helping them with transactions, helping them to achieve their goals, would be a satisfying way to practice. In my practice, I value the opportunity to work with the clients that I get to work with on a daily basis. Our practice at LaBarge Weinstein is principally focused on knowledge-based businesses, so high-tech entrepreneurs, and being able to work with those individuals who are very driven and passionate about what they do. It's an exciting practice. They're also on a very high growth trajectory, and so being with them along that path is very rewarding, and it's nice to see people become successful. I've had the value of working with some very good mentors during my time at LaBarge Weinstein LLP. I came to the firm right out of law school and have been there ever since, and so was able to develop a practice by following the example, seeing how they interact with clients, how you keep clients happy, the art of the deal, the transaction, as well as something as simple as how a law firm is run. That has been important to me, and not to mention they're very good lawyers, and so I've been able to work alongside them and learn the law and had a very good experience there. Before joining LaBarge Weinstein, I think I've learned from the example of my father, who throughout my life has had a small business, and he gets up every day and he goes to work, sometimes 7 days a week, and I don't recall ever hearing him complain about going to work. And so I think from a very early age that has instilled in me a work ethic and an example of how to get up every day and do what you need to do, and I think that's helped to get me where I am in my career today. I've had the opportunity to work with some very good mentors at LaBarge Weinstein. I joined LaBarge Weinstein right out of law school, and so through articling and as a junior lawyer and now as a partner, I've had the opportunity to work alongside some very good lawyers, watching them as they interact with clients, close transactions, learning from them in all of those aspects. Not to mention that there's some very good lawyers there, and I've had the opportunity to learn the law and how to practice from those people. Before working at LaBarge Weinstein, I had a good example in my father, who has owned his own business my whole life and who gets up every day and goes to work, and sometimes 7 days a week. And I don't think I've ever heard him complain about getting up and going to work. I'm not sure I can claim to have met that example, but I do think that has taught me a bit of a work ethic and an understanding of what you need to be successful. Our law practice is focused on knowledge-based businesses, as I said. Many communities have a community-based group that works with entrepreneurs and startups to help them to understand what they need to do to start a business and to grow a business. So working with those kind of groups is something that I do regularly. I contribute articles, I speak at those events, I mentor startup founders, and I think that's an important way to give back to the community, because those people are very important to the Canadian economy. Entrepreneurship and founding businesses is very important to communities to create jobs and economic activity. And I think that a lot of those people are very brilliant in what they do, extremely brilliant, but many of them don't know where to begin in terms of setting up a company if they haven't done it before. And so to the extent that I can contribute my knowledge and time to those kind of causes, that's where I like to focus my energies. What has helped me most in my career has been the ability to work, I think, with clients and to learn from those clients and see how they do business, and see that in business you can't do the same old thing again and again and again and expect to continue to be successful. I think the same goes for law. I think being evolutionary and bringing new procedures and ways to practice, I think is good for the legal community, and it's good for my individual practice.